Yes.
This is hello.
All right.
Hello. Welcome to the Rule 62 podcast. I am Rambo Barbie.
And I'm Big O.
Yeah, tonight we are missing a co-host. And that's okay. He's taking care of business.
Yeah.
For anybody who doesn't know, we're out here at Will Work for Recovery. And that's 4026 North Washington Avenue in North Minneapolis.
Behind Minuteman Press.
That's right. These put out cigarettes smell terrible.
Yeah.
They really do. And I want to throw it in the garbage, but I can't. So, you got some people lined up.
Yes, I do. They're beyond.
Okay,
I got him, one of our guys from, I forget his name right now, the guy who says I'm disobedient.
Yeah. He was on.
Yeah, he was on a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. We need to, I think that maybe when we have guests on the show, we should probably, because I think sometimes people come on thinking that like they're going to get the whole spot,
Yeah.
And that's a Tim thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, good segue. Friday nights is the Attitude for Gratitude podcast. Join Tim Friday nights and Big O for karaoke.
Yes.
You're still doing that, yeah?
Yes, I am.
I was trying to watch the video of it, and
I've been slacking on making videos for it.
Well, Monica's really good at that kind of stuff,
She is really good at this.
And whatever happened to the guy that was
Caleb?
Caleb, yeah.
Caleb still pops in, but he's a busy guy.
He's in school and stuff too, yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, well, yeah, Monica is too, yeah.
And I think that's his stick. What's the word I'm looking for?
Shtick
is audio visual stuff. So
Shtick.
Coming in to help us is fun and all, but it's taken away from his business, his actual livelihood. I believe.
I can't figure out how to get this. Okay, so I've already forgot what the topic was tonight, but
what did you have in mind?
I don't know. I had something earlier, but then I ADHD walked away.
Yeah.
I actually, so without like putting
anybody's business
business in the world. So I have a friend, a very good friend.
Yeah.
Who it's okay. So I don't even know how to start this. So
yes.
And a lot of people that know me know that I lost my kids to permanency because I couldn't keep a needle out of weird places 5 times. And finally, March, almost exactly 9 years ago, I lost my kids for the last time. And I've never, like, it took me like a whole week to watch Lemony Snicket's, a series of unfortunate events, because there's the 3 kids in that movie,
Yeah. I have no idea what that is, but it's okay.
It's a good movie. You should check it out. Lemony Snicket's.
Lemony Snicket's.
Yes. So it's got Jim Carrey in it. Anyway, so it took me like a week to watch that. And, when you and I met, like if I would talk about my kids, I would literally like try to climb walls, to climb out of myself. And then anytime that I hear about that kind of, like I still have a hard time going into stores in public areas or watching TV because I might, inadvertently see a mom and a daughter having a good time and it messes me up. But I've been doing all this therapy for so long, diligently every single week, that like even 2 months ago, stuff like my friend losing her baby would have thrown me for a loop, and I would have used that as my own, like, me too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy that I'm at a point in my life now where I could see what was happening in her life. And I have to be careful to not take on too much of the responsibility, right?
Yes,
because like, I feel like I knew what was happening. I could see what was happening.
Yeah.
And I feel like as her friend, I should have reached out more, and I'm shooting on myself a lot. But also to know that I'm in a spot where I'm not using it for my own, you know what I'm trying to say, right?
Saying. It's a fine line to dance because, I had actually an experience the other day with my brother, and he was going through a lot. And I was not there for him because I didn't know how to deal at the time.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, do I see what you're going through? Yes, I do see it. Have you told me? Yes, I've heard you. I don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I've actually been practicing telling myself like I'm nobody's savior. Because I will get that savior complex too.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't have a savior if I'm somebody's savior.
Yeah.
So I want to make maximum room for God to come in and work with me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Barbie, you don't even know. I've been praying lately, not to us this week either. Did I tell you that already?
I was going to say God, huh?
Yeah.
You came over, huh? You walking over?
Don't tell nobody. Don't tell.
You just told everybody. You just told all of TV Land live. You did. What is that? I don't know a lot about godly stuff, but I had heard that if you proclaim it in you're not supposed to deny it. So like, be proud
Yeah.
about it.
Right.
I get it though. Like
You're
you guys can come on in if you want. We got a couple of guests coming on the show. But yeah,
come on in.
so you've been
Logan
praying.
can come on in too if you want.
Yeah.
shoot.
Yeah, I don't know where our other guests are. I assume they're still in the meeting.
They're
They must
popping
be.
up. They're gonna pop in.
Hello.
Thank you guys for showing up.
Why are we always one headset short now? Where's the fourth headset?
That is good questions.
Okay, I guess we don't have. Well,
Ugh.
it's laying over here, but
It's okay.
why? Well, no.
It's
You
gonna
gonna-
be all right. Yeah, I'll be all fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we want
because we
to-
can hear each other anyway. So
Yeah.
Do you want mine?
No.
Okay.
Hello, ladies. I mean,
I
I'm sorry.
people-
How do I address? I'm sorry. I know that. Yeah, that's force of habit type stuff, but very insensitive. I know.
I'm glad that you caught yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's all that matters at the end of the day.
dig it.
But so that is interesting though. Okay, so how would a person go about, like, if it's my first time meeting y'all, right? Like I'm a
Right,
walking
right.
question mark, and people frequently are like, "Are you trans? Are you not?" And I'm like, "Well, I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll just really never know, right?" But like, how would?
People ask you that?
Yeah, they do.
Oh my God.
They do. Yeah,
They asked me that too, believe it or not.
I mean, it might be. How tall are you?
not very. I'm like,
I'm 5'4", so I guess everyone looks tall. compared to
yeah, I'm
myself.
5'5".
I'm looking up at everyone. I'm still looking up at you.
Yeah, no, but so one of my clients got in my face recently and was like, if I were to say like, what if you were like your person, right? And like, you can tell they were super uncomfortable, right? And it took them like 5 whole solid minutes to get to like, what are you?
Pronouns.
Pronoun.
I know that is to some people is like a taboo. We don't like saying that word, but it's kind of just the English grammar. And
I mean, who's awkward with it at this point?
absolutely everyone.
Absolutely
Absolutely
everyone.
No,
We are.
Everyone.
actually, just I won't get into a long spiel, whatever, but I got all riled up today because Logan, you can identify yourself as whatever, but this came up in a totally unrelated issue because he's looking for housing.
Mhm.
But he is like, you don't take things personally at all.
No,
You're
right.
the coolest
I really don't.
cucumber.
Yeah.
Chill.
You really are. Yeah.
Like half the time he's not even paying enough attention because he doesn't care about your
Right,
opinion.
right.
Yes,
You'll
I love
be
that.
there
Yeah.
anyway.
Yes.
And I love that for you.
Yes.
I am the complete opposite person at heart. And if someone says something, I'm like, you know what? I ain't got to lose, whatever. Like, let's go. Like, literally. And I'll take on for my friends, the people that I love,
I do
so
that.
much harder than
I do
they
that.
will. They'll be
For
like,
sure.
no, I don't care.
I don't. Do
And I'll
that.
be like, I'm offended for you. I don't.
Period.
But, in these cases, like, it's just part of your introductory. What kind of pronouns do you go by? And I guess we're two interesting people that have to ask that question, and we are both chill about that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I go by.
Even I mess up sometimes.
Well, because like, so I say dude a lot. Dude, hey dude,
Oh, I
hey
do too.
dude, you'll never dude.
I'm a
dude.
90s kid, so it's dude,
Mhm,
bro.
Dude,
Bro.
bro, dude.
Bro.
I try to stay away from that one, but I dude on everyone.
I'm
And
35, so saying bro to everyone, I catch myself doing it, but I
Yeah.
do it, and I'm like, I shame myself internally. I'm like, that sounds kind of immature, but
I was-
it's,
You
to
should
me,
have
it's
seen
gender
it.
neutral.
I
You should
was
have
Bro,
seen
just
it
bro.
when I came up. It was a real dude fest. It was like 4 guys out there. They was all bro this and bro that. I was like, all right, that's what y'all on today, huh? Okay, cool. And they were all my age, so
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I say dude a lot, and I never think of it. It's just, it doesn't. The word dude to me doesn't even have a gender.
Yeah,
it's
gender
a
neutral.
filler word. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Excuse my language. It's like one of those, like, and that's one of my favorite words. Sorry, TV land, but like, I said that, and one of my coworkers pulled me aside, and they were like, "Hey, you might want to not say that word." And I was like,
What, dude?
Yeah,
To girls or just anybody?
because I work at a place that is LGBTQIA,
For sure, for sure.
and there's a few programs in there, but like, there's a lot of
So
all walks of
it's
people.
pretty gender fluidic up
Yeah.
in there. If
Yeah.
we
Yes.
just want to.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
some people are extremely sensitive about it, and
Yeah.
and that ties into like the early recovery piece, because I have a hard time with like all of a sudden I got clean and now like I expect you to know the proper spelling of my name and I'm sensitive about stuff when I get clean when I didn't care before when I was out using. Right. So I don't know. It's just yeah.
I think that like it's just respect is where it's at the end of the day. And you know, when you're meeting another human being, having that common respect that it really doesn't matter like who I am and how I exist and move about the world, like unless I am directly affecting you, my existence does not affect you.
Right.
Period,
You'll
right.
never be able to define my existence. So I don't care what anyone's
Don't you
opinion
dislike
about
people
it
who
is.
try?
Yeah.
Like, don't tell me how to
Yeah.
feel right now. I want to
You're
spit
not
in
you.
your
You
eye
don't
right
exist.
now.
Well, I'm a trans masculine female or AFAB assigned female at birth human being, and I
Now-
go by all pronouns.
And human being at the end of the day. is
Right.
all that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so just to kind of like tie that back into so like being in recovery, especially in early recovery. Logan's super proud of you. Logan got 1 year.
Thank you.
But that's like that for me, that's a real thing. You know, like I struggle with what do they call that? Imposter syndrome.
Yes.
A lot.
Yes.
A lot. And then I had somebody recently be like, oh, you're one of those people now. You're one of them people now.
To caveat off of that though, as it pertains to recovery specifically, once you get to the point where any milestone in your life where you're able to identify a part of your personality that makes you proud, and especially if you're in a marginalized group where you're constantly just getting digged on for going about your day-to-day life. This was part of the conversation we had earlier today. Like, you know, people are kind of like anti-label almost. We've gone so far or whatever that people are like, oh, this is just too much. And it will never be too much for me. I think every aspect of your life, if you worked your butt off to get there, proclaim it, let it be recognized. And the people who don't respect you enough, no matter what it is, I'm a recovering what XYZ, I am LGBT, I am whatever. I got this degree and I worked my butt off. So respect that. Respect my authority. I don't care.
Respect my authority.
You know,
I was thinking that.
but
too.
you should be proud of yourself and advocate yourself. And the way to get like my journey through recovery has not been linear. And Logan is being a great role model for me right now. He really is. He inspires me all the time because even when I mess up, he's not messing up. And whether you know or not, that impacts me. I see that every day and I see you fighting so hard for your happiness. And once you get to a point where you're unapologetic about what makes you happy and who you're going to be in this world, I don't let anybody take that from me, you know? So when it comes to the pronoun thing, that's just, it's human respect, dude. And it's so easy. It's so easy. Who are you? What's your name? Is it Richard? Then I'm going to call you Richard because you told me that's what it is.
Right.
And if people aren't forgiving or chill about it, I live very gender ambiguously. I present gender ambiguously. My part of and my responsibility of that is not being rude to people that maybe get it wrong. You know, you give people the benefit of the doubt. People aren't trying to cause problems. They're just trying to get to know you, hopefully on your level. If they are rude following that, we'll deal with that.
Yeah.
But, you know, I can be forgetting of anyone because, like, yeah, sure. You know, I'm confusing.
So before we get into some questions, I have two softball questions for you.
Okay.
One, did you guys introduce yourself when you came in?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about
We
that.
met
Sorry. Yeah. Introduce yourself.
conversation
Picked up right away.
took off, yeah.
Yep. So my name is Benson.
Hi, Benson.
Yeah.
Logan.
Hi, Logan.
All right. Second question, why don't we hear from you in a meeting? Because you're very articulate. You speak passionately. What's going on with that?
Thanks. I'm still like Logan is the reason why I started coming to meetings.
Yeah.
And I will say at one point in time, maybe we were doing a little bit better. Priorities have shifted because you're like going on to the next step, looking for you got the job. He got his first job in a long time.
Yeah.
So this man is moving up in the world, doing
Yeah.
great things. But
I mean, I've seen you so many times in the room. I wonder why is this the first time I'm hearing your voice? Is all I'm saying.
I don't know. Maybe it's part of imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
I'm having a major life shift as to who I am, trying to figure that out. Recovery is part of that. Every aspect of my life has changed in the last year. So I'm like, I feel like I'm having a hard time finding my voice when it comes to these spaces so far. Like, I don't know what's valid in my recovery process to complain about.
All of it.
I don't give myself grace.
All of
really.
it.
Like, is this valid? Is it relatable?
Yes, it is.
Well, and
you
so
know?
and here's the deal. Here's the deal. It
What are they doing?
they're trying to get the
TV
monitor on, yeah. So it doesn't even have to be relatable to anybody else. I know, like when I got
And I
here,
know.
like when I
people have
got
great
here,
examples here. It's great how many people are just like, "Yep, I'm
like
give it."
this one.
You know,
yeah, it's well because like a long time ago, I used to never tell anybody anything at all. Like I ain't telling you shit.
that's kind of
Well,
where I'm
not-
at. Unfortunately, I'm trying to get better. You know, as much as you probably think I talk a lot and I'm very open, I'm actually not.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of private.
That's all right. No, that makes a lot of sense though. Like I talk a big game. I talk like I am big shit, and deep down I am timid and frightened, and everybody gives me anxiety.
I think me, it's just more small circle type thing. I don't think I'm shy because, like you said,
Yeah.
I got an opinion, but sometimes I'm just like sitting back. I guess
Right.
I'm learning from the back of the class at this point.
Nice, and that's okay.
And really, the only thing that matters is presence
Mm.
and getting to know people and letting people get to know you.
Yeah.
Because this community, the community part of it, it's nothing like it. With that said, I got two. I'm going to give you 2 words. You choose which one: reflection or recovery.
And I pick and expand.
You pick, and I'm going to give you a question based off of it.
Oh, okay. Reflection, definitely.
Gotcha. All right. What would be a constructive, positive morning routine for you? What might happen if you tried it this week?
Oh man. And I keep saying I'm gonna do all these things, and Logan knows I'm full of crap.
Positive,
Yes, positive
construction.
things, because I just keep pushing them off. But I always know for me, oh my goodness, there's a kitty cat.
Puppy cat.
For me, it's I gotta like make myself eat
Yeah.
something, and then it has to be something of quality, you know, like protein shake or something.
Yeah,
I'm the type of person that I'll go all day without eating.
Mhm.
And
me
then,
too. I've been
Yep.
tripping
Yeah.
lately.
Oh, bad
Well,
things
and too, I mean, I want to, Logan, you've been quiet the whole damn time.
I'm just letting y'all talk.
No, I struggle with that too. Like, being a meth shard at this point in my life, like I didn't, I would go a really long time without eating and then being clean, trying to find normalcy, even in balance, even in food, time management, all those things. And now like you're making a new step, like looking for other options for
Yeah.
places to be,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
So
know.
what was your, you said you had another,
Reflection or recovery?
Or do recovery.
All right. Can you describe a negative behavioral pattern from your childhood or family that makes it difficult for you to share your honest feelings? That's a heavy one.
Oh man.
It's a heavy one.
I want to hear this.
Yeah, it's a heavy one.
I wish you had the card so I could look at it.
Oh, I just shuffled it
I
back
know.
in.
I know.
It was
what's something that you did from your childhood that like hinders that, or that you're,
I
I'm
gave you an
doing it wrong.
example. I'll tell you this before it's my go-to. It's embarrassment, right? My brothers used embarrassment as a learning tool, right?
My daughter and her friend are.
So as a result, I'm a 50-year-old dude who has it very difficult to deal with that particular emotion.
Yeah.
Embarrassment can shut me down, So anything
100%.
like that?
See, from my childhood.
From the childhood.
I know that's a long.
Or like the way your family operated that kind of negatively
Yeah,
hindered
yeah.
maybe.
I would get in trouble a lot.
For what? Being naughty.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I need to be careful what I say because I'm gonna share this on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I gotta be real careful.
Right. Don't be putting family
Lying.
stuff
How
out
about
there.
lying? Lying is always something kids do.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm putting it out
I
there
would-
myself. I'm telling it. Wish my family would be watching. So
Jeez. He's choosing
Um,
violence tonight,
yeah.
clearly.
I mean, yeah, I would like my parents a lot. This is how I grew up.
I'm
I
gonna
would-
check on finding Joel and his wait, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I would like lie about little things and big things. I'm not gonna name what just because I'm trying not to speak bad about my family.
You want me to?
No.
So, yeah, I would just lie a lot. I would lie like about like me studying for school and
And what were you really doing?
I was watching TV.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would not do my homework. I'm not like I rarely did homework.
because when I was lying when I was a kid, I was using.
Yeah, I didn't start using until I was 25.
Oh.
So I'm a late bloomer. And that was like after I moved out of my parents' house.
I wish that I could say that. Not the case.
Not
for
the
me.
case for myself.
My
as
mom
well.
would yell down. I was like 14, 15 years old. My mom would yell down to me and my boyfriend. She'd be like, "What are you kids doing down there?" And I'd be like, "We're shooting up."
Okay.
And she'd be like, "Oh, you kids are just so silly."
I have similar experiences though, not in my house because my mom was a single parent and could not be as involved. But that meant that I went to other people's houses. Then, yeah, we're in the basement. I had friends that were a little bit well off, so we're in the basement, all drinking, doing all the things. Yeah, and then their mom would always make us pizza while they were high on other things and bring it down to us. And I was like, this isn't a healthy dynamic.
Mm,
This probably is not
no.
what it should be.
Hmm.
And then getting back to my house and being like, my mom has no idea.
Yeah.
Never
yeah,
knew the
yeah,
things we can keep secret.
Yeah. I'm not. You can
Don't-
tell immediately
do
when
it.
I'm on something.
Don't attempt to.
Yeah. Kids at home, don't try this. at
Lying
home.
is bad.
Lying is bad.
Yeah.
It will catch up to you
Yeah.
at
Oh,
some
God.
point in time, at least in the form of karma.
Oh my God, I have Jesus Murphy. I don't even know if I want to. So I have there's a young man in my life. I'll say it that way. There is a young man in my life. Don't get any weird ideas, people. Anyway, I have this young man in my life, and he is all he does is lie. Like 9 out of 10 things he says is a lie. And I want so badly to be like, "You're full of crap," and I knew it. But then when I do that, he'll block me and he won't talk to me for months. And I would rather have him lie to me and talk to me than tell me the truth and avoid me.
I was going to say, that sounds like some avoidant language type thing.
It is. I'm working on it.
You got to cut that off.
I know. Well, he's my son.
Well,
It's my son.
then
Hi,
you
puppy
can
cat.
never cut it off.
Right. Hi, puppy cat.
But still, healthy boundaries.
Big O is not liking the cat in
I
here.
mean, I'm a little bit allergic. I'm not like I'm gonna die or nothing, but aw. Yeah,
He's like, I was almost out the door.
Freaking puppy
it's
cat.
all right, bro. If my girlfriend had gave me puppy dog eyes and said give it to me, I'd have been like, frick the fat guy. She's going to her too.
Hi, puppy cat. Yeah, you don't feel as dirty this week. This cat was just filthy. I think we got
Yep,
Yeah.
we are. I think we're about ready.
yeah. Well, and it's already half
Swap it
after.
over.
Yeah. So real quick, before everybody exits, we would like to hear a shout out from each one of you and for you to sign the wall on your way out. So
Indeed.
What if we've already signed the wall?
well, then you can sign it again
Okay.
if you want. Or you
If
can
you
just
want.
look at it. We'll just take a look at
Touch
it.
your name up there. We're like,
I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I can't find it.
all
Well,
right.
see, then you got to put it up there again.
Well, I will just take the opportunity to shout out Logan again because I think 1 year
Hey,
sobriety is a huge deal.
fantastic.
Like I said, he's been working his butt off and growing and changing, and I see nothing but amazing things coming your way because you're making them happen.
Yes.
So I hope you
Yeah.
take the time to appreciate the work that you have done to get this far.
I remember before you go, I remember when we were at the other building, it was, I mean, because you've been coming around real work the whole time I was. So
Yeah.
about the last 3 years, I've been seeing you around.
Oh, I've only been here for almost 2 years.
2? Okay.
Yeah, it'll be 2 years in May.
I figured it was about a good year and some change of like seeing you around periodically before I was like, yep, I'm comfortable with speaking to Logan. I swear at first I was like, nah, he does not want me to talk to him. I'm telling you, that's the vibe I always got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I am approachable. I am nice.
Yeah, no, I get that now.
It
I get that now. I know you now.
But also quiet.
I am quiet.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Done seen you a couple of times out in the wild, so I'm comfortable with you now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, we saw each other at the bus station.
Yeah,
a couple
yeah.
weeks ago, so
that was a fun day. But go ahead, your
it
shout
was
out.
fun. I'll shout out to Benny. They're also doing great. They're achieving stuff now, and I believe in you.
Hey,
And you
Supportive
you
people.
can do it.
You can do it.
you
Proud
got
of you
just
both.
mushing it up in here. I want to shout out you.
gotta
No,
go.
I want to shout
Hey,
out you.
hey. I did it first.
Oh, what is that?
I'll say it.
I'm not bitter at people in love at all. Just in case that's what you were thinking.
Hey, we gotta love
Oh my
one another.
gosh! Look, it
I
was
feel
this-
like that's a lie.
this was this super adorable ass couple earlier. I went to look at a house for rent, and they're out in front of the house,
Here we go.
hugged up, schmooing with each other, looking at the house longingly, like we can make memories here. I was
Oh
like,
my god.
Oh
That's when you
boy,
walk by and go,
we
Yeah,
hate we hate them
exactly.
because they're in love and happy.
Yeah.
I know.
I love that for them.
I do love that for them too. I mean, I'm not jealous or anything. I'm
I
just saying.
feel like you need to do some 4-step
you
work.
gotta
around
Don't
that.
run
act
it
like you just
around.
met me. You know I want my pretty toy if anybody has one.
Anyway, okay.
Anyway,
All right. Well, thanks for coming on the show.
you.
I hope
Thank
that
you
you come
for
back
having
again.
us.
Yes.
send Joel and his no, Joel is not Sarah and
Sarah.
her friend are coming in now. Joel
Joel is
was
not.
out.
Oh,
He would have came in too, but I told him we don't have room for 3 today.
hey, perfect. Thanks for turning them on.
Yeah. What's your name again?
I'm Harley.
Harley.
Wingnut.
All right. Wingnut.
That's what I call him. That's my pet name.
I'm calling him Wingnut
Yeah.
now. I'm sorry for that, Wingnut. I feel like you don't like that, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you weren't here last week, but his trying. Hi, come on in. Throw on a headset. You weren't here last week. Right here. And then if you want to sit
I
right
was
there.
busy helping somebody move and throwing my back out, by the way.
Anyway, you weren't here, but Harley whipped out this like 3D car picture, like while we were sitting here
Mhm.
the whole show. Just these kids are just great artists. Hi, hello. Who do we have on the show tonight?
Sarah.
Oh, you want to get real close, like super close to the mic.
Super close.
Yeah, like closer probably.
Okay, well, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Like up in here with that type of
like
deal.
like
yeah.
with your I don't because I'm so loud, but
Oh, yeah, get your best Barry White voice. Everybody get their best Barry White sexy voice going on. You first.
no.
Azalea.
You're
No.
come on.
I
You
can't.
got to get real deep. with
Yeah,
it, girl.
no.
We ain't doing none of that. Well, hey,
Yeah.
Brenda.
See, it
Welcome
just
to
took
the
a little daughter
podcast.
pressure to get Barbie to do it. Come on.
Off. Okay, so for any, I'm just doing it all over the place. So for anybody who doesn't know, do y'all know what the Rule 62 is?
No.
In AA, the Rule 62 is to not take yourself too seriously. It's real easy to do that in recovery.
Mhm. It's a very serious explanation as to why the rule is don't take yourself too seriously, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
You made my brain glitch.
Right?
You got to be more in the moment.
No, I'm not having any of your crap right now. What was the worst job you ever had?
Ooh. That's gonna get me to think.
That's the softballs question. So
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
the
These are the soft questions.
the questions get deeper.
Yeah.
I've had quite a few jobs that I didn't like. I'd probably say working at a gas station though, when I was when I first started using, it was rough and they knew I was using and so they treated me differently.
Mm,
So
yeah. How about
As
you?
they
What was your
should.
worst job?
Well, that's a hard one. I think I did catering for like half a day and then I left
Mm,
without saying anything. Just like an Irish goodbye. Just like I'm out.
Yeah, yeah. For sure. Yeah. I worked at a garbage place, one of the sanitation. I was a sanitation specialist for like 4 hours. And then like hot, wet, used kitty litter came down the conveyor belt. And like I went to move a bag and it like smacked me on. So I was done. I was losing my
Mm.
crap. I called
That's a
people. I
good
was like,
one.
I'm done.
Gross.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've done lots of messy jobs. Done lots of stuff. What? Don't make that serious face right now. You locked in?
Yes.
Are we locked in?
All right.
Then
I got
step.
words for you.
Okay.
Reflection or recovery.
Is that what we're doing for everybody?
I guess.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
Reflection or recovery?
Just choose one of those two words, reflection or recovery.
Reflection.
Who would you most like to hear the words, I'm proud of you from? And why?
My dad.
Okay, hit us with it.
My whole life so my dad's an alcoholic.
Mhm.
He's a really bad alcoholic. There's a lot of trauma in that, and he always would downgrade me, and he would never be there for me. My brother was a favorite. He didn't want a daughter,
Mhm.
and so probably him.
That had to be fun.
No.
No.
I didn't know that about you. I had the same.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
he's a severe alcoholic, and he has been my whole life, and so there's more trauma in that, like, than me being able to think of good memories with him.
Mm.
Yeah.
What do you feel? How do you feel about the person that you identify all of this trauma with still being the person who you want most to hear, I'm proud of you? How does that hit your,
Right now he's in recovery himself.
Okay.
But I treat him as if he's my client because I can't associate him being like that.
It's not trustable yet.
No, and I have strong boundaries with him. Before he got sober, I told him that if he wanted to be in my life and my son's life, that he would have to get sober
Mhm.
because I don't want my son going through what
What-
I had to go through.
No doubt.
And so, like, right now, I mean, we've been talking. I see him more often, but it's still hard to believe that he's sober because he's been drinking my whole life.
Yeah.
That was a hard one for me to wrap my head around too. And then my dad didn't quit drinking until they pronounced him dead a few times, and he ended up dying the day he got his new liver. But yeah, there was a lot of animosity and stuff there. And yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's hard to get past that trauma and be able to. I've told him that I'm proud of him because I am. It's hard to get sober, but it's also the fact that, like, you were supposed to be my dad. You were supposed to be there for me growing up.
You were supposed to be the one.
The one that I look up to.
Yeah.
Instead, I had to run and hide.
Mm.
Yeah, I get that. And I think a lot too of like being that parent that I was never going to be and leaving my kids without, like it's different when you have your own kids. It hits different.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that self-preservation too, that's a hard thing too, because like you want to have the people in your life, especially if they're, your baby's family, like that's grandpa, but like at the same time, we had to build that trust with other people, right? Like people didn't just willingly let us into their homes or let us hold their babies or let us near, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
trust is
so that's
earned. I don't care who it is.
so that's understandable, and that's good because that can be hard to navigate.
I think it's going to be a long time before, and he has to show me a lot before I can trust him again. I really do. I'm trying. But I also think I have to work on myself to be able and work on my trauma on that part to be able to accept that he's finally sober.
The cat wants to be up here with you. He just likes being the center of attention.
That's okay. I like kitties.
I love kitties. He's just like, I'm here and this is what it is.
Why did my mind think you were about to say I'm queer and get used to it?
No.
I don't know. Don't forgive me. I'm
listen.
sorry, world.
Oh,
I'm
no,
sorry.
kitty, don't chew on
Don't
that.
chew on it. No, no.
Stop.
No, get
Okay,
down.
the cat has to go. The cat is eating the cord. Oh, he's got a death grip on that cord. Not my cord. She's over here just dying. Puppy
Okay.
cat.
So
messing
same
up
question.
the podcast.
Recovery or reflection?
Reflection.
Reflection. What current life troubles will seem trivial 10 years from now?
Current life troubles that will seem trivial.
Trivial.
Huh.
It could be just a hope. You ain't got to have a like. I hope that one be trivial 10 years from now.
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, my husband and I have been working on buying a house for about 1.5 years, just trying to get our credit back to like a normal standing.
Yeah, yeah.
Closer on the mic.
Oh, sorry about
That's
that.
okay.
Yeah, so I mean, hopefully in 10 years we'll own a house and we won't have to worry about renting for the rest of our lives and where our kids are going to come back to when they're grown and out the house and their girlfriend kicks them out or something. You
Right.
know, like,
Yeah.
I want to have a home.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have a home base. That's the most important thing for me right now. And so
For sure.
hopefully
That'll be trivial in 10 years.
Yeah.
Yes, I hope
Yeah.
that for you as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Have you guys looked into like HUD houses and whatnot?
we have looked into HUD. You know what? We make enough money to be poor, but
Mm.
not enough, but too much for any of those programs.
Yeah.
Which is just
Mm.
kind of ridiculous. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean?
Gotta love it.
No matter what you do, there's always another struggle.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm a mooch on the system. I'm just playing America.
No, he's not. He ain't playing. He's not playing.
But you know what? I have learned through recovery is that if we just keep going, it will work out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I don't even know why I'm looking at this. So, I got nothing. I don't know. I had like 5 things. My brain's everywhere.
That's okay. We got your back.
Okay, that's good. You got
So-
more questions? I mean, I do, but I feel like these are dumb questions. Some of them really dumb. Like, what's your favorite mustache style? Who cares?
Yeah.
Let's really get into it though, because like our last guest, we had a pretty sincere talk about gender fluidity and pronouns and all of that. You know, it's a subject that's passionate to both of them because they're an LGBTQ stuff
IA.
couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any subjects like that that's like near and dear to your heart, like what's going on out here in the world that got you passionate and fired up in your recovery or just in the world? Don't get too political though, because this ain't that show.
Mhm.
Well, something for me personally, and I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this, but I work in harm reduction.
Yeah, you're definitely allowed to talk about that here.
So I work in harm reduction. I'm the lead at a place in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
We go out multiple times a week and do outreach and
Mhm.
give out supplies and do care linkages for people. And so just, being able to reach out into the community that I was once a part of is super duper important to me.
Heck yeah.
And I also feel like for a long time, it was part of the reason that I wasn't coming to meetings because I felt like I was already doing something.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then I was almost white knuckling because I was doing something
Right.
for my recovery through work. And then I was just going home at the end of the day and staying home. And just, that's all I needed to do. As long as I did that, I was okay.
And that's not been enough to sustain
And
your
no.
recovery, right? So you said you do outreach. I've done outreach here and there for different things, but like I still I'm over 2 years clean now, but I still have a hard time seeing needles.
Yeah.
Still have and I've been invited to go with a few times to like hand out clean supplies inside. I don't think that I'm the one.
I'm not.
I would pull a Karen and I would be like, don't do this. Don't wreck your life. you know what I mean? Like, so, and I know Sarah, I know that you and Joel have a lot of involvement in that kind of stuff too. And I don't really know you very well, but that's amazing because that takes a certain kind of a person. I feel like, especially if you've lived in that kind of a life, you know, and I'm just not at that place yet.
And I
Kudos to
tell
you.
you, I've talked to actually not too long ago, I talked with a friend of mine who is a RN at a facility of some sort that deals with harm reduction. And she was telling me how difficult it is to witness it, from a normie perspective, not knowing how to deal with it. And I mean, and I tried to tell her, we don't know how to deal with it too much more than you do. We're just feeling our way through this, trying to give from the heart so it reaches the heart type stuff. But yeah, that's very difficult. And I don't think I would be able to survive on just that. I would need, the cat is determined to get in here, bro.
No,
It's like it
I
feels
agree
my
with you,
fear.
though.
Yeah.
I mean, I like doing outreach, but it's like you said, it's hard to walk around it because they they need the supplies, otherwise,
Yeah.
infections and
Mhm.
things get spread around. But it's also hard because then it, like for me at least, I feel like they aren't actually trying to get clean with it. Like I understand the hard part of harm reduction, but
Right.
it's a touchy subject in that matter because like, is it helping or?
Yeah. What is we do? Right.
I believe in it fully. I'm a product of harm reduction,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's
So
just
that's the thing that I get nervous about, because where I work, it's not harm reduction, it's a straight inpatient place,
Yeah.
but I think that's what I would be like hung up on, is that like I would feel like I was enabling really, but then like I guess like I do believe in harm reduction.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have more. Okay.
Yeah. One more guy.
Okay. I do fully believe, like I guess I do. I am in a form of harm reduction, I guess, really, because I have my med card,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like, yeah,
That's all the way harm
It's harm
reduction.
reduction.
it is.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Because I know that a lot of people, and that they'll be like, oh, California clean. Oh, you're not all the way clean. Well, you know what? I'm not cramming needles in my arm anymore. And
Period.
that was the problem. You know what I mean?
everybody's recovery is different, and people need to understand that.
You
I
know.
was on methadone for so long. I'm currently on Subutex, and I don't think I would be here clean with 3 years
If it
I
weren't
did.
for that.
Period.
Right. It's
Mhm.
not a crutch. And like I'm currently getting off of it because it did its purpose. Now I can do it on my own.
Mhm.
I needed it for that time period, but because it's rough, it's hard getting clean, especially like for me. I was a fentanyl user and I did meth. For me, what I crave still is fentanyl, and the Subutex methadone was more of a crutch when I first got clean, because methadone is just like fatty fentanyl. But
And I would imagine it was
It was-
probably really hard to get off the methadone.
I didn't know if I was going to stay sober on it either because it was so similar to it. But then I got tired of feeling that way, so I got off of it and went on to Subutex because I don't feel anything on that. And so like
That's amazing, because a lot of people and even with like things like pot, like people will use that as like their crutch, like
Yeah.
I've seen
Mhm.
people go crackhead over some marijuana, and
Yep.
I can't wrap my head around that, but I act the same way off some meth. So there we are. You know what I mean? Like you said, everybody's path is different, and
Yeah, no, I definitely believe in harm reduction. It does work. It has its purpose, but I feel like
there's a lot of stigma.
there is.
Mhm.
There
Yeah.
is.
There is
Mhm.
tons of stigma.
Yeah.
I will say that, as somebody who goes out and does outreach, we've definitely encountered people who are like, hey, I don't want this in my community. You're enabling people. You're not helping them.
Right.
And
But
realistically,
then when people start dying on their doorstep, it's like, why is this happening?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, yes, nobody
Yeah.
wants to come outside and find somebody on their doorstep. But
Mhm.
Right.
also, I mean, harm reduction is all about stepping stones. I mean, if I show up here once a week, every week, and you see me and you know that I'm going to be here every week
Mhm.
and you can come talk to me,
Period.
then maybe eventually you'll come talk to me about treatment.
It's,
And I'll
Yes.
just wait
Yeah.
for that.
Yes.
And
it's
I'm
planting
okay.
the seed.
Yes.
I am okay with whatever you need to do to make yourself feel
Mm-hmm.
okay in the meantime. And when you're ready, I have your back.
Nice.
It's
I love that.
It's funny that you said that, because earlier today I went over a friend's house because a friend of hers was over there and talking about going to treatment. So I'm like, oh yeah, bet. We're coming over and we're going to talk with her about it, and we're going to take you to the meeting tonight, and you're going to meet people and all of that. I'm going to have you in treatment by tomorrow. I was like, at least by Friday you get you in there. And instead, when we got there, she was actively had a plate in front of her and was, getting high. And it's like, oh man, it's just very difficult.
Mhm.
Very
Things
difficult.
Change moment to moment.
Moment to moment.
You know?
Right. So we give each of our guests 30 seconds at the end of the segment to plug whatever you want. I hate to say that phrase. Give a shout out. That's what I'm going to say. Give a shout. I don't like plug at all. I don't even like that word. So if you want to give a shout out, that was unnecessary. I'm sorry.
Shout out to what?
Don't
Anything,
matter.
a phrase that keeps you going, an entity where you work, something you like, a place you like to go, food, whatever, the baby, anything.
Mhm.
I'll definitely say my son. He's keeping me pushing even through the hard times. His little smile just melts my heart, and that's what makes me happy day to day.
Tell his daddy to stop carrying him like a football. He be so he be like, look at this. Here we go, a new baby right here. I'm like, oh my goodness.
I'm gonna tell him, but he's
Good.
not going to.
No, he's not going to. I can already tell.
Hey, listen, you were holding a baby and you had your back to him. This is like, I don't even remember the last time I saw you guys at a meeting not that long ago. And he's behind your back doing this to the baby.
Yeah, we both do that. We both do that.
That's funny
He thinks
because
it's funny.
yeah, he's out there laughing right now.
I
Listen,
mean,
when
it's a
your
little
kid
funny.
when your kid is 4 and flipping off people, you're gonna be like,
Exactly what I said. Wait
My
till he
fa-
gets to kindergarten.
my favorite word is the F word.
Yeah, no, and I told him, I was like, we might have to slow down and swear. And he's like, why? I was like, because of kindergarten, school and stuff. He's like, so we're just gonna teach him not to do it there. I'm like,
Yeah,
he's gonna
no,
do it
he's
anyway.
gonna especially
Anyway.
do it there. Yeah, my son's first word wasn't even a word; it was a phrase, and his gum fell out of his mouth, and he was like, "Oh my f***ing god!" My mom was like, "This is your fault." Yes, yes, it is.
was.
Yes, it is. Yeah. So 30 seconds plug.
I'm going to shout out the Aliveness Project. It's a center for people living with HIV in South
Yep.
Minneapolis. That's
We
where I
partner
work.
with them.
Good. Yep,
Yep.
yep.
They're an amazing center and we do harm reduction there. We've got all kinds of services. So if you ever are looking for volunteer work, come check us
Your
out.
mom ears
Awesome.
perked up. He was
My mom ears did too, and I'm not
Yeah.
even. She's grown up.
We love volunteers.
Yes.
yes.
We partner, where I work partners with you guys. And honestly, if it wasn't for the Aliveness program, I think that several of my clients would be at a loss in the
Mm.
cities.
Say it one more time for the people in the back seats.
Yeah. Listen, if you're struggling, there's places
Aliveness
like
Project.
Aliveness,
Project.
the Aliveness project. There are, God, words are hard. It's great. I'm glad that you guys came on the show. And
Indeed.
that is, y'all got a heart of gold. I love you very much,
Thank you.
Sarah.
I
I'm
love
so
you
proud of
too.
you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah. Come and join us again. Yeah.
Great.
Maybe.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Sign the wall for us on your way out, please.
I
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cool. And then
Thank
we
you.
can get the other people in here.
I told you it was painless, didn't I?
It was relatively quick.
Relatively.
Yeah.
It was actually decent.
Let's get the last customer in
I
here.
know. I surprised myself.
The,
Oh, look at kid.
the vibe does feel different with the headphones.
What do you mean?
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
With the headphones on, it feels like I'm on the radio, right?
Yeah. Oh,
without them.
Where's the, yeah, there you go. There. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Hey.
hello. Hey, want to get close to that mic and introduce yourself?
What's good? I'm Drew. I'm
I'm
disobedient.
disobedient.
Yeah. Hey, Drew. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
What have you been up to since you've been aloof?
I've been programming at the Salvation Army. I just hit my 120th day today.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes.
And, I hit level 4. I say, on the 11th or whatnot. So I got 30 more days until I get level phone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, the phones. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your walk, because I heard you say earlier that your issue isn't drugs and alcohol per se.
I was wondering about that too.
Yeah, no, talk to the people about that, because I think people need to know that this is a place. If you just have behavioral
Yeah.
issues, you can come with us.
Like,
and,
you don't have
we'll-
to be a dumpster fire junkie to be here.
just because we are.
Right.
You
Yeah.
It's still
know.
a support group. It's a
Yes.
support group.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a family
Yes.
community support group /NA/AA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So
All the A's.
This is a recovery community.
Mhm. So
Yeah.
me going through my walk is me making decisions based on my emotions.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I came from the projects. I actually was born here in Minneapolis and raised
Mhm.
in Atlanta. So my structure of how I seen life was, you know what I'm saying, fast money, trapping and everything. I was like, one in probably like a million that went to school and trapping. I went to school. I trapped first and then I went to school. You know what I'm saying? So, I was so young that I had to see my mom struggle, having my dad there and him being, on crack and stuff like that. I had to pick up my game. I ain't want to see my sisters, my little brother struggling for nothing. So
For sure.
I had to be the man in the house. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, I want to tell you something. I want to tell the people something. When you grow up in a household, I did too. When you grow up in a household of people who are addicts, who are themselves have emotional or trauma issues, you learn that from them.
Yeah.
You learn
Most
the way they
definitely do.
interact. So you got crackhead dad tendencies out
Mhm.
here in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
that's as valid as anybody who
yeah,
smoke crack
most definitely.
themselves.
So most definitely. So, I to the point where my dad see me, what I'm saying, paying rent and paying the bills and kicked me out just for that. Just
Like,
for
you
that.
got this boy, go on head out
So,
there.
so you want to be a man in my house. You want to put food and groceries in my house and pay the light bill and pay the rent. And,
It was a pride thing.
it was it was
Yeah.
a pride thing. So I
Mhm.
didn't understand. I'm thinking I'm doing something good just
I'd
to
have
help.
kicked you out too. I just wanted you to know. No,
I'm done with
but
your
no,
shit.
but no, just not that. I had gang ties.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then I was like, I had another dark side of it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I finished school, you know what I'm saying, and got out, and I was the first person in my county, in Cobb County in Georgia, Marietta, Georgia,
Mhm.
that was hit with juvenile life when they brought that to juvenile. I was the first one hit with that.
Dang.
So, and that just because, I was affiliated with a gang, you know what I'm saying? So, they was cracking down on stuff that time around like 2002, 2003. You know what I'm saying? They had enough. And I was in that era where BMF was in Atlanta. So they was cracking down on stuff like that. So, but when I started to be older, I still was addicted to it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I was working and trapping. I was still addicted to it. So where I lost my way is I chose the street, then I chose my job.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But then again, I didn't. I was trying to tell myself don't mix the two, and then I mixed the two with my family, and that's when I went down the road. You know what I'm saying? And I tell my sponsor, I'm a thief. I'm a robber.
No doubt. No
You know what I'm
doubt.
saying? I'm a thief and a robber just because. He was asking like, why you think you're a robber and a thief? Because I stole time away from my kids. I stole valuable time away from my children.
You ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm a thief, and I feel like that was like my addiction. I felt like I could.
You got to get closer on the mic.
I could accessible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like things buying them things that would matter. My daughter didn't give a heck about no designer bag,
None of that. She wanted you.
None of that. She wanted me. My son, he was okay, but you know what I'm saying? But
Are you sure Big O's not your son?
but no, like I had to realize it because my girl was telling me like they don't want that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she's 3-0. Like when I say 3-0, every time I went to jail,
she wrote it out with you.
She wrote it out with me, but she predicted it. Like times I go out, like man, I'm finna go hit this thing. She like,
right.
No, don't go. Boom, you have a collect call from. Boom, and then I'm finna go bust. 4 years later, I'm finna go bust this move.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, you got a collect call from.
You better start listening to her.
Please start listening to her.
And this the last time. This is why I'm here now. You have a collect call, but all those times, one thing she didn't tell me. I told you so.
You gotta love that.
You know what I'm saying? I was waiting for it. Like I was waiting for it. Like she like, no, why would I do that? Why would I kick you down? At your lowest? Why would I do that?
I was just saying this to somebody today that like I have that opportunity to be like, I told you, see, I told you, but like, what is that gonna do? That's only gonna tear you down when you already feel bad.
Feel down.
And the thing, because I say that, I'm like, I ask myself, and I shouldn't ask God this neither. Why she's with me?
Yeah, don't be asking.
Don't ask. Don't ask.
Like,
don't ask. Just cherish.
I was, that's the thing I had to think about. I'm like, why is she with me?
Because she sees something in you that you don't.
Everybody said that patience and grace. Patience and grace. I told this woman up mentally.
Yep.
I told her up mentally, and I'm acting like, why you staring? Like, you don't want to. If you're not gonna understand why I'm here, if my actions being right next to you don't give you that answer, then I'm not gonna give it to you.
You're right. Yeah, for sure.
I slept on it. I slept on it. Like, man, I couldn't go to sleep days. Like, then I started to think about it. Like, dang. And it's not even because of the kids, because I was with her. You know, she was 22 and I was 20. I was 24,
Mhm.
and I ain't had no kids by her. You know what I'm saying? And she took everything, my baggage and everything. Took, you know what I'm saying? We built the foundation with each other, you know, and everything. And I still was dogging her. Wrong. You know what I'm saying? Still being a manipulator, a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? Bringing all that past trauma that I seen my dad do to my mom and seen my mom do to my dad, you know, in that household. But now, now I'm, you think I'm finna let her walk away? This is different.
Yeah, boy.
This is that, bro. But no, I owe everything to her too, and God and my kids for sticking with me, because he ain't do that on purpose. I mean, I'm my bad. Sorry,
He ain't doing it on accident.
He ain't do it on accident. He did it on purpose.
For sure.
He told me, okay, look, hey, you better
act right. How old are you now?
Act right. I'll be 37 in April 17th.
Yep, it's time to stop the tomfoolery.
It's time. It's been that. You know what I'm saying? Because the reason why I'm in the Salvation Army is because I'm looking at 15 years Fed time.
Woo.
You know,
better don't.
And that's mandatory. You know,
you got the minimum
mandatory minimum.
Yeah. So, but I'm. If
Harley's
you would have
not
seen
drawing
me
today.
4 months ago,
yeah,
I've been sitting here anxiety like a mother, like, you know, sweating. But man, now that I got spiritual growth, I'm like this.
It's gonna be what it is.
You know?
God got it.
God got it. I'm like this. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm prepared, because the only person that can judge me is this man upstairs.
What you got?
I got some questions.
That's
All
good,
right,
because
so-
we at the end.
We at the end. All right, real quick. Reflection or recovery?
I would have to say both.
Well, which one?
Yeah,
Choose
pick one.
Choose
Okay. I say recovery.
All right. Excuse me. What is one small thing you can do today that will support the sustainability of your recovery? When I hear that, I'm thinking small habits.
This is mine. This is mine.
Yes.
The podcast is what sustains my recovery.
You know what?
Mine is waking up in the morning and being in prayer, and then getting my food in before 6:30. Those are two small habits that put my morning on a trajectory of peace and growth.
I will have to say, I got like two things. I have to say, you know, praying, you know, telling God, Grand Rising, thank you. I'm always thanking him. And then literature. I love books. I love, if you want to
reading is still fundamental.
I want to feed this.
Yes.
And
yes,
if you want to hide something from somebody, put it in a book.
That's what they say.
You know, and people don't understand. Reading everything is like I read encyclopedias. I read the dictionary.
My mom used to make us do that when we would get in trouble when I was little.
Man, I wish I could pass this book on to you, but I gotta pass it back to the person who passed it to me afterwards. It's called Atomic Habits. I want you to, I'm gonna hit you.
Okay. And one of my favorite books that I'm reading right now, I already read it 3 times. Is the Laws of Attraction.
Oh yeah.
Laws of Attraction.
The Secret. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So we are at the end of our show, but you get 30 seconds to give a shout out.
I will have to give a shout out to my fiance, beautiful fiance, Ranisha Collette Cade. All 5 of my kids. Matter of fact, all 6 of my kids. I'm gonna say that because I helped raise one of my 2 oldest kids' sisters. So
there you go.
All 6, my mom and my dad. I'm glad they free my dad, and you know, to Rule 62. You know, and Will Works.
Yes.
Because this where I got my cherry pop.
All right.
No put intended.
I don't even know what that means, but I love it.
Hey, I got a future. Okay, I see. I don't know. I just got a strong vibe because I feel your vibe that you're gonna come out of this thing with this court situation. Okay.
Thank you.
I do. But I do want you to know that when you come out of it, okay, if by some chance you show back up in here a year or 2 from now in trouble, I might have to beat you up.
Man,
we might have to fight.
I'll take that.
Okay.
I'll take that. You know, I will take that.
All right.
For real.
All right, cool. Well, if you could sign the wall on your way out.
I already did.
All right, awesome. Cool. Awesome. Well,
thank you.
You got it. We appreciate you as well. Do you got a shout out?
Scrappy Bros LLC. If you need junk removed, give us a call at 612-418 0989.
And that number again is
612-418-0989. We will come get your stuff out of there.
and are they asking for you, Big O?
They are asking for me or my brother Leo.
Okay. Austin or Leo. Yeah. And my shout out is to Wingnut and Kira for being my little recovery pals every Wednesday.
Everybody clap for Wingnut.
Wingnut. All right. We love you, TV Land. Bye.
Bye. All right, good stuff.